Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have the lovely Jamila in the car, and she's a 27-year-old entrepreneur who's recently opened her own business. But before we get into that, what kind of person were you when you were in school? Were you entrepreneurial? Were you...
To be honest, I actually had no interest in anything really. When I was in school, I didn't really listen that much. But like now that I've grown up, I actually made my business through Snapchat. That's how I started.
Okay.
So I used to deliver to customers. I used to cook some food at home and then just like deliver to customers. And then I used to promote it through my Snapchat.
Okay.
And like make videos and stuff, and then people would message me and they would order food.
What kind of food was this?
It's like American soul food.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was you brought up in America partly?
No, I just enjoy the food. That's like one of my favourite sort of cuisines.
Okay, you know what? I've never tasted that, and I've got
Yeah.
lots of family in America and stuff.
And like we sell things like cornbread and macaroni and cheese and sticky barbecue ribs,
Okay. What's the name of the restaurant?
It's called Fat Munch.
Fat Munch. And where's it based?
It's based in Edmonton.
And I take it still on Snapchat?
No, it's still on Snapchat. Like I sometimes make like videos of like what we're doing in the shop and stuff like that. But mostly we are on Uber Eats, Deliveroo, and Just Eat. And like people come into the shop too.
So it's growing. It's well established.
Yeah, like I have like 20,000 subscribers on my Snapchat, and that's like from word of mouth.
And that will keep you going.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
If everybody buys, even if they buy once a month,
Yeah.
that's some, yeah.
So a lot of like my customers is like regular customers as well. So they're the ones who come to the shop mostly. But like we get all new customers from like Deliveroo and Just Eat and stuff like that.
So is it from all walks of life, your customers, or are they young people?
Yeah, like they're all walks of life, but mostly young people, like the youth brat basically.
Okay.
But like we do seafood boils and things like that too. So we do have a older demographic too.
What's a seafood boil?
Seafood boil, it's like a butter mix with like lots of seasonings, and you can get like lobster tail, potatoes and sausages, and like corn on the cob, and it's all mixed together in that sauce. So delicious.
Have you had any Americans come there?
No, I actually haven't. But I had like an American order from Just Eat, because they did call me and they had an American accent.
Okay.
But I haven't actually seen any Americans in the store.
Because that's what you want an American, especially a black American, seeing as you're catering for Soulfood, to comment on it. Obviously a positive comment.
Yeah, no,
because
definitely.
that will give you the seal of approval.
Yeah, I agree.
In that respect. So what made you said you like Soulfood. How long did it take you to learn? And how did you learn?
It's actually something I enjoy to cook. So first I just watched it on YouTube and things like that. And then like just added my own little twist to it.
Okay, so you just learned from YouTube. Did it take you long to learn?
No, because I'm actually quite a good cook anyways. So like once I see something I can like recreate it quickly.
And who gave you the idea to start promoting Snapchat?
Nobody. Oh, actually, there was this place called Trap Kitchen, and they used to do it from home, like their sort of food.
Is that based in England?
Yeah, that's in South London. And they used to do it, but their one was collection only. So, but they used to get like queues of people waiting outside their flat, and they was like in literally like a council flat, and they was making the food out of that. And there was like queues of people in their car park and around. But they never used to do deliveries, but I decided to start doing deliveries, and I would do like starting like, for example, North London. I'm from Enfield. So Enfield, then I'll go Edmonton, and I'll give the customers a time, like sort of time that we'll be in their area. So we'll probably be in like one area for about an hour, then the next area for about an hour, and then the next area. And then I would go up throughout the whole of North and then do the same in East too.
So you was in a van?
No, I was just in a car.
You was in a car and you had all the food pre-made?
Yeah, pre-made, and then I would pack it all up into boxes and I would put it in like a heat seal bag and then just take it in the car and then just go on my way on my deliveries. And then people used to they would message me when I was in their area, and then because they would know from my snap. So I'll be like, if I started at like 4 o'clock or something, I'll message them. I'll post on my story, okay, in Enfield from 4 to 5, and in Edmonton from 5 to 6, and then they would message me and then put their orders in whilst I was in their area. So then I'll quickly do the deliveries around where they are, and then go to the next area, and then keep on doing that throughout the whole of North London up until until they know me. So where I'm popular. But I was popular around the whole of North London really, and even East London. Had customers all the way up until Romford.
Oh, is it?
And then the customers up from Hertfordshire as well.
Okay, that's really good. I'm really impressed. Your parents must be happy for you.
Yeah, they are. They really are so supportive. They literally they're like my biggest support, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I would not have been able to do it without them.
Okay, and you got lots of siblings?
Yeah, there's 7 of us.
Okay, do they mucked in and help?
Yeah, right now my sister, she works for me, so she's in the shop right now doing what she needs to do, and then we have other staff too.
Okay,
but I'm gonna go there in a bit. I'll go there later, probably around 6 o'clock, to see what they need.
What's been the biggest trial that you've overcome that you wish you knew when you had started?
Good question. I have to think about that one. To be honest, I feel like the whole process really, there's everything that you do, you learn from your mistakes. So for example, if I was buying something from the wrong supplier and I'm spending a lot more money, and then I end up finding someone else. Obviously, it's a lesson learned. There's a lot of them sort of obstacles that you face as well through it the whole time. You're always continuously learning new things and better ways to maybe save money, or better ways to to have more efficiency, you know.
Okay. So apart from saving money, was there anything else that you learned that you thinking? Because there's with food and selling food. At first, I assume when you're in your van, you're just doing it on a first name on your car, just doing it on a first name basis kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you have to go and get all the documents and get. So how was that process?
Oh, for the documents and stuff. Oh, that was hard. It was so long. It was really long, to be honest. To get the shop started and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that was a bit of a challenge, but it was okay because I did have people helping me as well. My sister, she used to run her own factory. She was actually signed to ASOS herself, so she's a successful business person too.
Oh, so she was, or she is still?
Oh no, she's not anymore because she sold her business.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that's really good. So what does the future hold for you?
Well, hopefully, I would love to have a shop in Emirates. Yeah, I want to have shops in Dubai and the UAE, because I know that the sort of food that I do is something that they're into, and I have a lot of family there as well, so I can have so much support getting that open over there. Okay. And they're really big foodies there too.
Are you considering opening a branch in South London, or are you just going to stick to the north side of the river?
I will stick, and my next shop will be in East London first, before anything, because that's actually my customer base.
You've got a market there.
Yeah, and then maybe I'll move to West and stuff like that, but then it's going to be a little bit harder because I don't actually have clientele there or customers around there.
You could always do pop-ups, because equivalent what
true.
you did was pop-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you're doing social media, have you done if Carnival's coming?
Oh yeah, I might do it.
You need to book a venue for Carnival unless you're going to have a vehicle.
Yeah.
But usually people book from last year.
Yeah, well, I hope I could get it, but I doubt it though.
No, don't.
I doubt it.
Don't look at it like that.
Especially if they're booked in from last year.
But what you can show them is that I'm going to do it from a vehicle. You hire a vehicle for the day. It's not so much about trying to make money. What it's about is trying to let people know that you're going to be in the area. And if you see what I mean, maybe people will be, going to get drunk and people high, so they may not recollect. But you just see, you maybe do some other marketing strategy. As long as you break even, because you're a business, you're established already, it doesn't matter. It's just a marketing tool.
Definitely. It's a marketing tool.
Yeah, so that's what I would say. What I liked about what you're doing is that if there was another lockdown, you could go back to the old school of having everything in the back car.
I didn't suffer at all through the lockdown. I actually profited more.
Well, what you do,
because everyone was at home, so it was easy to and everybody wants food delivered to them,
Yeah.
So I was like, I was making so much money in lockdown. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I didn't even care about COVID.
Get somebody on your couple guys on mopeds with Uber Eats bags.
Yeah.
And then off they go.
But like my food is quite a lot, so I require a car. Because in the car, it takes it's like a massive bag, like literally like nearly this size.
Okay. Right.
With food.
That's good. I think I'll have to try your restaurant sometime.
Yeah, hopefully if you're around.
I'm not a fan of cheese, but the other food is interesting and stuff. So apart from that ventures, have you ever tried any other business ventures before?
No, I haven't. I actually started that when I was like 20. So I've been doing it for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's for 7 years you've been doing that? Did you ever have a point where you felt like giving up?
Yeah, definitely. I actually stopped for about 2 years, matter of fact. But then that was just because it became so overwhelming for me. And then I just felt stagnant as well because I didn't have a shop or anything like that. So I just felt like, I'm in the same position day in, day out doing the same thing. It just started to get like on top of me. And then I was getting bored, I guess. But now I'm so happy that I have my shop, because it's not taking over my life anymore. Because before it would literally take over my life.
So where could you go on holiday for a month and just forget about the business and it run itself?
I could, yeah, definitely, because I had people who cook for me at that point. Even when I was doing the deliveries, I stopped cooking, literally the first 2 months of my business when I first started it around 20. And I just told them what I need, and then I've always had staff since then.
Okay, so that's the makings of a true entrepreneur. If you can't leave your business for a month and not receive any calls or take any calls, make any calls,
I agree with that.
Then you are in the brackets, and then what you're actually ready to go on.
You're just a low paid employee.
Well, not just
if you're, what's it called again, in your business?
Yeah, if you're working in the business. But what I admire about so much is that food is a guaranteed sale. As long as it tastes nice.
Exactly.
And I've never heard of any proper American, Soulfood restaurant here.
Yeah, there's not. There's really not. There's not many at all. I think the only other one is After Hours, and I think that is in South London. So North London doesn't have food that we sell. That's why it's really popular. And I've only been open for 2 months, and it's I have loads of customers.
Okay. Would you expand the branch that you've got?
Yeah. Well, even in North London.
Yeah.
I want to open up a proper sit-down restaurant.
Okay.
Because the one that I have is really small in there.
Would you buy or lease?
Oh, I will buy it.
Okay. You're doing well. You're doing well then if you're talking about you're going to buy it. And that's really good. What would be your advice to somebody who's younger than you who wants to start a business?
My advice would be stick at it, definitely. Don't listen to anyone who tells you just give up and stuff like that. I think, what else would I say to someone younger than me? I stay focused, I guess. Honestly, it's mostly about being focused and having that drive and knowing that you're gonna eventually be in a different position. And even if you do feel stagnant or anything, just keep on going. because eventually you will get there.
So how would that moment when you paused for 2 years,
Yeah.
how did you re-motivate yourself?
When I paused for the 2 years, it was like my family, really. They was like, why, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're depressed or something. Why don't you want to do this business? And at that point, I actually was going through quite a lot of things as well. So I just wanted to, like, just get away from everything. But I did need that break, because when I came back like 10 times stronger, you know?
So as a
I needed a reset.
Yeah, reset, R&R, rest and recuperation.
Yeah, I really needed that, because I was doing it for so long.
And you just felt day in, day out.
Yeah, I just felt like it was like be so much pressure. And you know, like, even if I did decide to like have a day off, or like, especially in the beginning, like, I never used to have days off. I used to work 7 days a week actually for the first few years, and then after I started working 6 days a week. Like, because the customers, it's always in demand. So it's like, I don't want to lose customers either. So I would have to like make sure that I was working all the time. But I guess that it did help out in the long run though. Because me working all the time, it gave them consistency. And as other people was doing the similar things to me, but then they didn't do deliveries. But then a lot more people started doing deliveries, because I'd started ages ago as well.
So they saw you and try and copy, basically.
Yeah, basically. But then they wasn't consistent. So like, I opened up my one like an actual shop. Like, I will be available from this time. So they will never have to worry about like calling up and then I'll be like, oh no, there's no food. But then a lot of other people that used to do the same thing, they used to be like on and off, like doing it as a side hustle, I guess. But I actually made it my main.
Good. I'm actually kind of blown away because of your age and everything you're doing. The fact that you also say your sister, it's like you're coming from an entrepreneurial family where your sister's...
Yeah, even my mum has her own business as well.
What was your mum's business?
And my mum sells like traditional Somali wedding wear.
Okay.
So, and she's like got a really good business in that.
All right, that's good. So she's really established within your community, Somali
Yeah,
community.
like a loads. Like that is where most of the people get their dresses from her.
Okay, that's really
And
good.
she literally gets the fabric from like some connections in like China and stuff like that. And then she brings it and she sells them fabric basically, and then they go get it sewn themselves. I'll show you the sort of stuff that they do.
What's your mum's business name?
Halima Gabasare, because that's basically in my language.
And how long what was your sister's business about the ASOS?
Oh yeah, my sister, she used to do like clothing. So she had a business called 113.
You said your sister had a business called
113. It was a plus size brand.
Okay.
And yeah, so she used to sell, like, ASOS used to buy her clothes from her and then put it on their website.
So she got the clothes made specifically?
Yeah, she'll make the clothes. She had her own factory as well.
Here?
Yeah,
Okay.
in Edmonton too.
And so she's making, so I know obviously Somali girls have a big...
Yeah, but her clothes was just like normal,
Okay.
just normal clothes. Yeah, she's just plus size brand, really.
I've never heard of anyone making clothes in England, not that I know about.
Yeah,
well, apart from Gymshark.
It was really hard to find factories that do actual work in this country.
And she sold it all off. Why did she sell it off?
She got married and she just wanted to have that sort of life. Family life. She got married and now she has children.
Have you got children?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, it's been interesting speaking to you.
Thank you.
Remind everybody... one last thing. What does your father do?
My dad, he used to do inbound and outbound, but he doesn't really do that much anymore. He's retired now.
So you're basically coming from a whole entrepreneurial family.
Yeah, literally. Even my brother, he runs his own plumbing business. So like everybody is into business. Even my grandfather, he was like a really big businessman in Somalia, and my father's mother as well. She's like a really big businesswoman too.
do you go back to Somalia ever?
I've never been actually.
So you're born here?
Yeah, I'm born here.
So, because I know Somalia's got a big diaspora around the world.
Yeah.
You never thought about investing in Somalia one way or another?
Yeah,
invest
no,
in Africa?
definitely. My parents, they do that a lot. They have like loads of houses there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So all you need to do is have one of your restaurants at the bottom.
Yeah, honestly.
Would the Somalian community take on that food, eat that soul food, or would they?
I don't.
So
I don't know, but to be honest, I have loads of Somali customers, like even right now to my shop, because the rice that we make is actually like a Somali rice.
Okay, so it's like a fusion.
Yeah, basically. It's got like, you see like the ribs, we use like Somali seasonings.
What kind of ribs is that? Not pork?
The barbecue lamb ribs.
Oh, lamb ribs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we wish you well. Where can people find you again?
Well, it's Unit 3, Booker Road, N18 2S, and that is the address to the shop. It's called Fat Munch. Yeah.
And online?
And online, you can find us on Uber Eats, Just Eat. On my Snapchat is The Fat Munch, and then my Instagram is Fat Munch Official.
Okay, so fat is F-A-T and then official O-F-F-I-C-I-A-L.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
Thank you.
We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.